Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna look for a place real quick to film just some questions and answers I wanted to film, not in my dorm, actually on campus, but I wanted to give you a tour of Kookmin University right now, and it's something that I hope can help you if you're thinking of coming over to this university. Also guys, today is a Sunday, so there aren't many people around, but usually Monday to Friday it's packed with people all the time. I'm gonna have to vlog here because I have nowhere else to vlog for now. This video is pretty much for people who have been asking me questions about my university here at Kookmin University during my study abroad experience. So this is gonna be like usual content on my channel. It's more of a like a tour of the school and some tips. So nothing very creative or fun. It's really just tutorial basically. I also just kind of wanted to answer some questions that maybe you might be asking that no one's asked me yet, but in case you do ask me. But where I'm from California State University, Monterey Bay. I'm here for 1 semester. That's a total of 4 months, and I'm actually a psychology major at CSUMB. I'm not studying psychology here because it's not something that's very popular or I think positively looked upon here in Korea. But yeah, I'm currently a psychology major, but that major isn't available here at Kookmin University. So I'm actually doing my minor here, and that's journalism and media studies. Why I'm doing YouTube. And even for that, there aren't many classes offered in English for that. So most of my classes are actually electives. So I don't speak Korean, but I am learning it here. I am in basic Korean, and that's like learning Hangul, which is a Korean alphabet and that kind of thing. So I have a US and Korean relations course, marketing strategy, which is supposed to pertain to communications. That's actually the only class available in English this semester, which is why I'm in it. And then I'm taking a Korean tea ceremony. That's just 11 units so far, all of those together. So I'm taking one online course from CSU Monterey Bay to complete my full-time status here. Sorry for the wind. But yeah, that answers probably a good question. I do not speak Korean. I do speak English and Spanish. And I've actually been practicing my Spanish here a lot more. There's actually a lot of Latinos here, a lot of Colombians, so I get to practice my Spanish with them. But I'm currently living on campus here at Kookmin University on the on-campus dormitory. I don't think I'll be doing a dorm tour, only for the privacy of my roommates because I care about them. But I mean, we'll just give you, there is a YouTube video online already that if you type in Kookmin University, it's like my room tour, I think. And that's pretty much a great representation of what my dorm looks like. It's basically 4 of us in total in a very, very small tight room. And we have bunk beds and we share that space together. There is no kitchen to cook in. You have a refrigerator that's being shared with the entire floor. That might be like 30 rooms maybe, if I'm guessing correctly, so it's nasty. I don't put anything in there, and none of my roommates do as well. Another thing too, I was asked by one person that they were looking in the internet and that they heard that Kookmin University is strict when it comes to on-campus dormitory living, and they are, because you do have a curfew. So you have to be doors for the building locked at 1 a.m. and they don't reopen until 5 a.m. So a lot of students here, when they go out, for instance, they stay out all night and then return the next morning at 5 a.m. or whenever they can. I've actually done that twice, which were fun, but are really tiring for someone like me. So I don't like doing them too much. But that just gives you an example that you have to be home by a certain time. You do have room inspections or room checks every Monday, like at around 11:30 p.m. So you have to be in your dorm. And there's a whole bunch of other rules and guidelines that if you don't follow, you get penalty points. And you can also get rewards for doing something like putting out a fire or something like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about my situation living on campus. I actually prefer that a lot more. Also, dormitory here is really, really cheap compared to back home. I don't live on campus at home because it's expensive. I live at home. So, which is best for me. But for example, here you are paying about $680, I think, for the entire 4 months that you're here. So that's about, I think that's 780,000 won, and that's really cheap. I mean, again, it's a small space and it's not really updated. It's kind of old, and it's dirty. But I mean, you can clean it up real quick, and then my roommates are pretty good about being clean. So I mean, it's not an issue. If you had bad roommates, then maybe it is, but I got lucky in my situation. My roommates are actually also from the United States. One is also from California, the other two are actually from Chicago. I'm assuming they had to be assigned that way because it's too much of a coincidence for that to happen. Why did I choose Kookmin University? My home university has a really good partnership with this one, and I really wanted to be in South Korea. I wanted to be in Seoul, and this was the only university that had some relative courses to what I wanted to study. But it wasn't until I got here that I realized that there weren't going to be many courses available in the English language, so it's very difficult for me to find something that is useful that I actually want to study. I hope that paints a better picture because there aren't many videos about Kookmin University posted online. So I wanted something like this, so I provided something like this. And there'll be more videos, so if I missed anything, please leave a comment down below or even message me on my Instagram account, which is cbsabi. You can follow me there, see pictures, and you'll get updates on when I will post a video. If I quiet down, it's because people are looking at me a little weird because, again, it's not a normal thing here. So I'll try my best to show you guys around the school. Here's that famous cat that's all over Kookmin's Instagram page, because we have a cat just like this roaming around. Sorry, I'm looking for a place I can actually film. And no matter where you go, you're always gonna run into someone. For example, everything here is closed right now because it's only Sunday. So everything is dark and everything is closed, but usually on this floor, you'll find all of the food and bookstore and all that kind of things here at the Student Union. So by the way, the elevators here are weird. You really have to look up to see what floors it actually goes on. So it's only going to be floors 1, 4, and 6. And the exit from here is on exit 4. But sometimes they don't come. But yeah, this is second floor. Wait, I don't know anymore. We're now first floor. Second floor, this is where the bank is. And they're pretty much on the third floor right now. And then once we get to the fourth floor, that's where the exit is. But all of this is the same building, it just has multiple layers. I have never been on top over the fourth floor. But here you also have, you can see the field. Okay, then now we're at the exit. I think next I'm going to show you kind of a loophole. Instead of climbing up the stairs of this big hill, I just go into this building and take the elevator. But right now I want to get to Bukkak Hall and I don't want to climb the stairs. There's a lot of that here. Welcome. You go up 5 floors from here. You have the symbol. Then you have the view again at the football field. We were just there on the opposite side. But that's Administration Hall. And that's Bukkak Hall. Still don't know how to pronounce anything here. I want to show again one more time the angle. So that's the Student Union in front of us and the field again. These are the stairs I'm talking about avoiding. It goes all the way down to that level. For example, for me, all of my classes are in Bukkak Hall, so I walk here all the time, and the dorms are across campus on the east side, so Bukkak is more on the west side. Also, unlike the rest of Seoul, there is a lot of nature up here. We're kind of near Bukhansan Mountain. So, which is why I like this campus a lot more than just being in the city. Of course, you have to travel maybe 40 minutes to get to the city, but that's fine with me. This is where you'll find all of the cafeterias like Subway. There's a boba shop here, and most of my classes are here if they're not pertaining to a specific major. This is the Courtyard. You'll find a lot of students here too, and everything blue up to the north side is pretty much plastic, and they did that here on the walls too inside the building, and I'll show you. That's what I mean. I don't think I can go in there now. Well, maybe you can, but that's where all the restaurants are. And that's what pretty much each hallway looks like. Just a whole bunch of classrooms. Again, the campus isn't big, but it's layered up a lot, so you have to climb up each floor sometimes because it's the same issue with each of the elevators. For example, if my classroom is in floor 3, I have to go up to floor 5 and then walk downstairs to floor 3 because it doesn't go to each floor. I honestly don't understand why. But see, This one goes to 1, 6, 10, and 13, and then 1, 8, 12, and 15. Okay, now I'm on the opposite side of Bukak Hall. Sorry, this isn't too much in depth, but I'm avoiding anyone possible. I don't want to film in front of them, if that makes sense. Also, it's a no smoking campus, but that's not true. Everyone here smokes. Also, I'm not going to show you the library, but it's usually all the way back on the other side. And I'm not going there today because I honestly barely go there unless I have to speak to the international office. I usually walk here to get to the student union, which is where you'll always spending most of your time there too, in case you do come here. So right now, I'm showing you the way to my dorm. Also, if you don't understand Korean like me, everything on this university is translated in English for you, so it's not an issue whatsoever. There are also a lot of hills here, but I avoid those with escalators. And it is technically spring, it's just slowly transitioning over to that. So there aren't any leaves and it feels like winter, but it's been getting warmer here the longer I've been here. Ooh, and they have ROTC here, you guys. Also, this is the way to my dormitory building. I'm not at this one, but this is just an example. There's also a lot of bikes on the street, on the sidewalk, that can easily run you over if you don't move. Also, there are a lot of restaurants here. I usually go to the convenience store right over where you can buy your T-Money card and you can add stuff to it too. But I buy a lot of ramen here. I'm gonna go there right now. And that straight ahead is my dormitory building, so we'll be going in there right now. Yeah, this is where running into someone is unavoidable here. But that hallway there, you need the little key that I was just showed you guys to open up in the top left. So everything here is girls only. So yeah, girls only elevator right now, and I'm going up to the 5th floor. That's where I'm at right now. And that space I just passed by is where you can make your food, and where you have to eat, you can't eat in your dorms. We also have pin pads. Here is the door. You put in your pin. Okay, then you can go inside. Hey. Alrighty then, guys. This is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this far. Don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe for more. Peace. See you guys next week. Bye.